friends, welcome to Polish Mondays, the holiday edition. I'm so glad to see you guys again for another week. I took a little hiatus for the last week or two, but now I'm happy to say I'm back with some goodies for you guys. So, let's get this party started. Hey! Hey Dee, hi Dee. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me for Polish Mondays, the holiday edition. I'm wearing my sparkliest top for you guys so we can be all festive and stuff. And my big hair is blocking my Christmas tree. Ta-da! Ta-da! Let's see if I can shift over a little bit so you guys can see the tree and get in a festive spirit. So that's good right there. But yeah, there's my tree. Let me give you guys a little peek at it. So ta-da! It's Christmas time. And I need to turn the camera around so you can really see it. Ta-da! Woohoo! It's that wonderful time of year. So, thanks again. Wow, a little too close. Thanks again for joining me tonight. I wanted to show you guys the drugstore haul. You guys know that every time I go into Walgreens, I can't resist going by the nail section. So the last time I was in there, I went a little crazy. Anyway, let's get right to it. So, in the stocking stuffer area in the beauty department, they have all these little goodies they're great stocking stuffers, but they have all these great nail goodies. And I always stop by there because every year I find some cute little hidden gems in there. But I could not resist these stick-on nails. They're self-adhesive, and they look like, you guessed it, little snowmen. How cute is that? Because, thinking about it, how many of us are just so busy and, we're cooking and we're cleaning and we're traveling and we're working and we're going to parties, and sometimes you look down and you're at the dinner table and heaven forbid, you're at dinner with anyone other than your family, because, your family, you're probably not going to say anything, but, how many times you've looked down and you go, oh my gosh, my nails. And I'm sitting here at dinner and I just feel crazy because my nails are looking crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe because I'm a nail junkie. But I say, why not just pick up some of these little $2, cheapies or whatever and pop them on. It could be fun. I was also thinking about these. So this is one, these little snowflakes, and they're $2, so you can't really lose. And then the other ones I got are these really pretty gold ones. Oh, thank you so much, Out of the Norms. Oh, and Creative Lady, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. It's quite an honor because I'm always watching the Creative Lady. Hey, it's so good to see you. I'm always watching her stuff on the Roku channel and on YouTube and just pretty much everywhere she's at. Definitely check her out because she always has creative stuff. She does a lot of cool stuff with duct tape, just a lot of cool crafts in general. So it's quite an honor to see you here. And I'm so glad to see all of you here tonight. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to see all of you here tonight. I'm always happy that you're spending your Monday nights with moi. But yeah, so Walgreens, my the little stocking stuffer area, they have these great little bad boys too. These ones are more, and I'll take them out the package first. So I want to give you guys a little pre-cap before I unpackage everything. But these are straight up glitter encrusted, and they're kind of stringy stick glitter. So those are really cool. And I could not resist because I'm usually not a red person, but this year for Christmas, I'm just I can't get enough red. And so these ones are also, thank you so much for the hearts and the love. I so appreciate it. These ones are the round glitter, and they're just totally totally crusted out. And then I also picked up these, and and this isn't so glamorous, but they are nail polish remover pads. And again, just $2. And I figure this is something great to just stick in your desk. I know, I don't know how many of you guys, but I know for me, sometimes I'll get to work and I'll look down and maybe I have a meeting later, or maybe I'm, going networking after work, or, going with my young professionals group somewhere. And I look down and I'm like, oh my goodness, my nails are a wreck. I need to like take this polish off because it's just chipped and it's not really doing anything for me, and I'd rather be au naturel. So anyway, having nail polish pads in your, thank you so much for, thank you guys for inviting followers. I appreciate it. But yeah, just having these in your desk is like a great way to get yourself out of a bind, because sometimes you even bring polish and you can't do anything until you get the old stuff off. So I don't know, raise your hand if that's you. I know that's me. So I got these for $2 also. And I also got, those of you who've been following my periscopes and all of my stuff on my website, thedoubleclicklife.com. You know that I love studs, and I always can't resist picking up a little stud wheel. And it's not always easy to find studs that aren't metallic, studs that are straight up color, like a matte finish color. And I know my lighting tonight isn't doing it much justice, but I could not resist. I mean, look at these. These are studs in stars and round shapes and squares, and they're in color. So I cannot wait to pair these up for spring, or even before that, with a nude polish or maybe even a matte black. I think they'll really look high-end, edgy, funky, chic, insert adjective here. And I also couldn't resist getting something, I don't want to say these are a little more traditional, but they're the gemstone style studs, and they come in a lot of great shapes. I see triangles in there. I see like a little emerald cut. There's some flowers, all the colors, because you can never have too many actual like gemstone things to put on your nails. I mean, that's a must, right? Just like having rhinestones, it's nice to have like colored shapes and gemstones. And I wanted to experiment. Thank you so much for the love. I wanted to experiment. You guys have probably seen me talk about these before, but these are also part of the stocking stuffer area at Walgreens, and they are nail decals. And you probably saw me play around with them a few weeks ago, but I can't get enough of them. And I want to play around with them tonight, so I want to show you guys what I might try something out tonight with these. But they look like diamonds, they look like stars, and I mean, something like this is great because, yeah, it is like a winter theme, but, you could totally pull this over into the spring. You could totally pull this over like an evening look if you're all gussied up and you have, all your beautiful gemstones on. You might want to like pull these out and make it really dressy. So there's that, and there's more. I have been eyeing the Smart Girl. I don't know if you guys have seen Smart Girl in your local store, in your local drugstore, but I've been eyeing the Smart Girl adhesive nails. And I keep saying, okay, well, I'll get them, but then I get distracted. But they were on sale, so I could not resist. And this really Fabu leopard print I thought would be great. I mean, I think this will look really great, even just all your nails with it. But imagine like just mixing and matching with these and using these as accent nails, right? Right, creative lady? I'm saying though, it would be really fun to like, mix and match, pop these in with like your red mani, your pink mani, your nude, whatever, like throw a few accents in there. If you're putting on your nails, no muss, no fuss. You don't have to try to do a design if you don't want to. It's all done for you. And then I couldn't resist, because if one is good, right, then two must be better. So I got this second set too, which I could not resist the status print. And this just makes me think of like DVF, Diane von Furstenberg. I know that's her signature. This isn't, but I know chains are her part of her signature pattern, and I just thought, oh, how high end would it look if you just had like a white mani and then you had some chains, or maybe you did the whole thing, or maybe you just, I don't know, the possibilities are endless, right? I'm even wondering if you could like throw a tinted polish over this. Yeah, thanks, D. Nicole. Yeah, these are going to be a lot of fun. So I mean, I definitely want to save these until spring just because they just look so fresh to me. They look like a new scarf, but I may not be able to wait. I may have to just like bite the bullet and just use them and then go get another pair and keep the cycle going. But so right now oh, thank you almost, Dr. Mojo. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Smart Girl. They definitely, I definitely will have a review for you guys coming up in the upcoming weeks. Because they also say that they're 47% thinner. So I guess they're supposed to be like more of a natural, look and a lot more flexible. But I'll definitely have a review on my blog in the next upcoming weeks on these. So, and my blog again is thedoubleclicklife.com. I try to remember that because everybody loves the click. So it's doubleclicklife.com. But I'll definitely have it on there. And when you go on, just put in the search word Polished Mondays, and you can see all of my nail tutorials. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it is beyond ready for wash day. I was like, I'm trying to stretch it out. You know how it is when you're trying to stretch it out and you're like, oh God, give me strength because I don't have time tonight for this process. So thank you so much. I was like, oh, I'm about to get on this Periscope looking all kinds of raggedy, but thank you so much for the love. And I also have some tutorials that I want to put on there. In fact, I have like this little, you probably can't see it in this light, but I've been playing around with like some temporary color streaks. So I'm going to try to work on that tonight when we wrap up here. And so please just check back. I should have like another tutorial on my results with some temporary color fun. But now I want to show you guys, oh, and this is the other thing I got. You probably keep hearing me rave about Impress nails. How many of you guys have tried the Impress manicure? I mean, they sell it everywhere, but they sent me some to try out, and then I just found, yeah, they're really convenient, aren't they? I like them. I popped them on. I popped these on because I had a holiday event at work, and again, I just wasn't ready to be doing my nails, so I popped these on. I thought the length was great. You know, flashy, but not too much for work. And then I just customized them with OPI because I said so, like Santa Claus, this glitter polish over the top. So I like Impress because you can customize it. You can pop some color over it. And they do have nail accents and all kinds of, yeah, thanks, creative lady. It is a good length. I can type with them. I can scratch my head with them. I can put my contacts in and out when I'm not wearing my glasses. So yeah, it is a good length, and I like that they have that gel feeling to them, like pretty flexible. And I've had these on actually a week, and so as much as I hate to, I think you guys will witness me playing around with them. I might even take them off so I can show you what some of these other glitter nails look like. So it's time for a little change up, right? So anyway, stay with me. I'm going to turn the camera around and we can play some more with nails. Hold on. See if I can get this right. Stay with me, folks. Okay. All right. My little tripod here. We're going to see if we can, without disconnecting you guys, we're going to see if we can get this tilted down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Good. Well, we're lopsided, but I don't want to keep fussing around with this camera because I know I'm going to push a button and lose all of you, my lovely friends. So we're just going to keep it right here. And these are two of my ornaments that didn't fit on the tree. And I don't know if you guys ever have ornaments that don't fit on the tree, and I just use them around the house as decoration. So I stick them somewhere in a pretty decorative bowl, or I just let them hang out because they're just too pretty to just set aside just because they don't fit on the tree. But so here's my Impress manicure, and I was thinking about playing around with these first, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get into with these tonight. So we have all these lovely shapes. I can't wait to use these little kisses, maybe for Valentine's Day. But I thought we could play around with these diamond shapes. And so let's see what kind of trouble we can get into, right? You guys with me? Are we going to try something out? All right. Let's see what we can do. I'm getting some love there. I think you guys want me to go for it. Okay. So I'm going to put one on. And it's always a little crazy doing this. Thank you for the love. I love your adventurous spirit, my friends. Love it. So it's always a little wacky putting things on Periscope because the camera's turned around and you're trying to look at it and talk. So this might look a little crazy, but that's what Polish Mondays are about. We're just here to try out new things, see what works, see what doesn't work. And everything doesn't work. Don't be afraid to try a new technique or try a new product. I mean, you know, hey, I can only tell you about my experience with it, you know? So how is the weather? Where is everybody watching from? How's the weather where you're at? I'm down here in Florida, and it is, it was a little cool, but it's starting to warm back up. So, as much as I was hoping for a little bit cooler weather for Christmas, you know, not cold, but just cool. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I know it's been warm everywhere. So let me know where you're watching from and what the weather is like. And, you know, if you're looking for a cooler Christmas, or you want it to be, you know, you've had enough of winter and you're just like, look, Calgon, take me away, warm up this weather, you know, just let me know. So what I was doing, Mississippi warm and thunderstorms. Okay. Is it usually like that at this time of year? Is it usually thunderstorms? I know here in Florida, all the way up through November is hurricane season. So I don't know if you guys get those like storms that just come out of the blue and they last for like 5 seconds and then it's gone. But I'm wishing you guys some great weather for Christmas. Definitely. Do you guys have any travel planned for Christmas? I know the airports are bananas right now. So I'm wishing any of you that have travel very safe journeys. It's usually a little cooler, so yeah, this weather is weird. I mean, it should be a little cooler. But, you know, every year is different, and I guess we just got to make sure we take care of the planet so it takes care of us, right? Recycle and try to carpool when you can, right? So anyway, guys, I was just trying out something like maybe a diamond chevron pattern, and so it's not perfect. It's not exactly how I'd want it, but hopefully you can see where I'm kind of going with it. But like I said, so you can use these, thanks. You can use these, you know, you can use one at a time, or you can cover your whole nail in them. Just get creative with it. You know, pick a pattern, see if you can recreate it. And what I'm doing is I'm just like folding it under the nail. And when you do that, you can just go back over it later once you've like pushed your design down and like file that off underneath, or use some clear nail polish to seal it and push it way under so you don't get those little fold lines. But so that's where I was going with that. And I could probably use another one here and another one up here, but you see the kind of fun you can have with it. So Okay, thanks, you guys. We got into trouble with these tonight, which is good. This is good. So now, which ones do you want to see? Do you want me to try on these, or these? Red, gold, or the snowmen? You tell me. Do 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 do. Gold? Okay. Oh, I hear 2 votes for gold. Okay, the gold has it. Woo! 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 Come on down, gold. Oh, okay. So here we go. Let's unpackage these bad boys. I love this little metallic liner. Look at that. Little travel mirror. Okay, here we go. So, oh, okay, so there they are. Look at that texture, you guys. Oh, I love it. It's like someone made an artificial gold tree and just shook all the needles off on it. So what I'm going to do with these impress nails, now they're really easy to remove. They just say to like soak them in some polish remover, acetone. But sometimes what I do when they start to get loose and I'm just tired of them, I just pull them off. That's not what the product recommends. But again, if you use little tabs in it, it's really not as bad like as if you're using the heavy nail glue. And so that's just some residue that was left on there. But there's really, I mean, you can just peel off that little sticky adhesive. So I recommend you do what the product instructions say. But, you know, let's keep it real. Sometimes you got to pop these bad boys off and keep it moving, right? Okay, so here is the gold nail. Oh, right? Oh, delicious. So I'm not sure if this size is going to fit. I just grabbed the biggest one for the thumb, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Let's see, I think I have the cuticle part down. Okay, I'm just going to slide it close to the cuticle, and I'm just going to push down my trademark rocking motion whenever I'm putting on these nails. Is I just like push and rock, so that I can push out air bubbles and all that good jazz. So they actually feel pretty secure. I wasn't sure. I was thinking, hello, I was thinking that that they might be really loose because they have the self-adhesive on them. And I'm like, oh yeah, these things are going to be like Scotch tape. But they feel pretty firm. And oh, thank you, almost Dr. Mojo. Thank you. Yeah, these I do like them, and I don't know if the camera's doing them justice, but they definitely have the texture. Like, it's not just a polish over the top. It's like seriously some, you can kind of see it. Let's see. People always do this, and I never know if it helps. Maybe like against the black of my shirt or my hair. Yeah, that super easy, D. Nicole. Super easy. I mean, I can imagine these are great. I don't know, but have you ever just been going somewhere and you're like, look, I got my hair done, or you did your hair yourself and you went around and you shopped for the dress, or your clothes are ironed. Everything is perfect, except you just did not have time for the nails. At least I know that's me. Like, where it's just like I either couldn't fit it in, or I thought about it at the last minute, or something crazy, but I'll get there and it's like, well, it'll just have to be au naturel nails, which nothing is wrong with that. But sometimes it's like, yeah, right? It's like nothing's wrong with au naturel. It's just sometimes you're like, oh, I really wanted to be, this was my chance to be all glittery and, shiny, and I just didn't have time. But these, I could totally see like putting these in your purse, popping them on in the car, popping them on in the ladies' room, doing what you got to do, get your life right, But yeah, and they're definitely more, like, I would consider this more of like an evening length. I might have trouble typing with these, but some of you guys might be better than me with the longer nails. So for me, this is more like an evening length, but I love it. I absolutely love that. Look at that. Look at that, ladies. Oh, my goodness. So that's the gold. Would you like me to try on the red on the other hand? Let me know. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, creative lady. Should I try the red on the other hand? Okay, I'm gonna go for it. She said, sure. I got 2 shores. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so there we go. It's really when you take it out of the plastic is when you can really see what's going on. Because these have like great texture. Now these are more of like the more traditional round glitter. You can see they're like totally encrusted. They look like some straight up ruby slippers. OMG, did you guys watch The Wiz? What was that? Was that last week or the week before? Oh man, I was loving that. They did an awesome job. They really brought down the house, and I was just loving those ruby slippers, you guys. Well, they weren't even ruby, they were silver. And I think that's how they are in the book. Right? They say that it did, that it surpassed the previous NBC live production, which was Peter Pan. So they said there were even more people watching this time, which is really great because everybody seemed to do a really good job, and they all deserved a big, big audience. And, you know, I want those shoes, but that's a subject for another conversation, another day. So they already have the tab on the back, just like the other ones. And I'm just going to, this one feels a little big, this thumb. So I'm going to try the next step down. I used to think that my fingers were all the same size, like my nails were all the same size on all my fingers until I started playing around with, you know, the artificial nails. And then I realized like, oh, my thumb on my left hand might be bigger than my, you know, my thumbnail might be bigger than the thumb on my right hand. And so it's funny, like when you're sizing nails, like go ahead and size both hands, because what I usually do is try to pull out the, you know, the numbers on the bottom. I try to pull out like, oh, okay, if this finger is this number, then this finger is going to be the same. But sometimes that's not the case. So go ahead and like fit both hands before you decide to glue them on or stick them on, and go from there. Now these, I lost the gold one, guys. So they're not going to stay on that long. So you might have to use some of the tabs from your other nails. You might have to use those tabs. Or if you already have glue, just glue them right on, because that gold one just bit the dust. And this red one is pretty, very pretty. You're definitely going to like get some glitter rub off. So, you know, I wouldn't recommend popping these on if you're the one stirring the greens for dinner, but these are great if you're a dinner guest, or if you're going to a cocktail party, right? You don't want glitter showing up in people's food, or, you know, or maybe you do, I don't know, but yeah, I would recommend these maybe, you know, for a cocktail party, someplace you're not really concerned about glitter being all over the place, because the glitter is a tad bit, right, glittered greens, exactly. The most glamorous greens on the planet. So again, like I definitely recommend that, I mean, it's beautiful. Definitely, like, especially if you're at a cocktail party, like say this is your cocktail glass, you know, how you doing? You know, bam, 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 plat out, you know, but I would recommend that you reinforce them with either the adhesive tabs that come with your other nail kits. I always keep those because I can always use extras, but I recommend that you put the tabs on them, or that you go ahead and put the nail glue to keep it down. So again, great options. They're just not going to stick on there. So then I was thinking, I'm going to bring the camera up here again. So then I was thinking about something, guys. I was thinking about, you know, what could you really use these for? And I think that these would be great if you have girls, or if you have nieces, or even just cousins, family, or whatever. I mean, how cool would it be to just be like the cool mama, the cool aunt, the cool cousin, the cool friend who just brings some nails for all the girls, and you can just have like a little fun nail party, sticking these on, no mess, just having fun. Christmas Eve, just playing around and having a good time. And I mean, at $2, you can pick out all kinds of colors. And again, it's not like they have to keep them on. They can just pop them right off. It's just for fun and for play and for dress up. And then if you want these, if you want to be really slick, you can have, a few sets of these for yourself and glue them on so that they'll really stick around and you can really make an impression wherever you go. So that's my idea. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up for the night because I'd love to do the hair tutorial. I have to learn to look at the camera. But I'd love to do the hair tutorial so I can post that on the blog this week. Anyway, I do this every Monday night. So be sure to join me again next week. And we can maybe look over some more stuff for New Year's Eve and some more glitter and shine. But in the meantime, please stop by my blog. It's thedoubleclicklife.com. And you can see more of my nail tutorials, hair tutorials, outfit of the days, all that good jazz. Anyway, until then, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Be safe and be filled with joy. And until I see you next time, try to make every Monday a polished Monday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.